Starts now.
Welcome to Newswatch 12 at 5. I'm Justin Benny. Cranton schools will be closed for the rest of this week as school leaders say they're dealing with a growing number of illnesses. The school district administrator, Larry Palubicki, cites rising COVID-19, RSV, which is a cold essentially, and hand, foot, and mouth disease cases, all three. He says the district custodial staff will be deep cleaning the building this week while students do virtual learning. The plan is for the school to return to in-person on Monday, with all students and staff required to wear masks through the month of October. Now again, Cranton will be closed for a variety of reasons, not just COVID-19, but let's look at the latest COVID-19 numbers in Wisconsin, since that is part of it. The 7-day average of cases statewide has actually been falling for about a week straight now, though it had been rising, as you see, for 2 straight months before that. Today, DHS reports about 1,400 new cases, dropping our daily average for the last week to about 2,600. Today, DHS also reports 4 new deaths. The daily average for the last week is, as you can tell, holding roughly steady at around 12 per day for the last week. Last week, federal health officials approved the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine booster shots for Americans age 65 and older. And today, President Biden received his booster. He got his first 2 doses back in January. Today, Biden encouraged more people to get vaccinated.
We know that to beat this pandemic and to save lives, to keep our children safe, our schools open, our economy going, we need to get folks vaccinated. So please do the right thing.
Today, Biden also said First Lady Jill Biden will be getting her booster shot soon. Right now, booster shots, of course, are only approved for older Americans, and even the traditional COVID-19 vaccines are only approved for people age 12 and older. But that could change soon. Mandy Gaither has the latest on the timeline for getting a vaccine approved for kids age 5 to 11.
One step closer to better protection for children from COVID-19. In a matter of days, Pfizer CEO says the company plans to apply to the FDA for use of its vaccine in younger children.
If they approve it, we will be ready with our manufacturing to provide this new formulation of the vaccine.
For months, Pfizer has been testing 1/3 of the dose now given to adults and children ages 5 to 11. The company says this formulation is safe for that age group, but the FDA and CDC will have the final say.
As soon as they get submitted to the FDA, I know the FDA is urgently planning to review these data. It will go from the FDA to the CDC, and we will review it with similar urgency, and I'm hoping in the order of weeks.
Before a green light can be given for this vaccine in younger children, there's a lot of data to comb through. But one health expert says if Pfizer applies this week, a decision could come by the end of October.
This is a vaccine for children, so getting the dose right in terms of both efficacy and side effects is crucial.
Right now, Pfizer's vaccine is only approved for use in people 12 and older, but according to the American Academy of Pediatrics, more than 1/4 of all COVID-19 cases reported nationwide are now in children, increasing the urgency to get kids protected.
I wouldn't be so cavalier about this virus. We know that this virus has long-term consequences in a lot of people who contract it, including children.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Of course, just because more kids will be eligible for a vaccine does not mean they're all going to get one. Right now, here in Wisconsin, about 57% of all people have received at least 1 dose of COVID-19 vaccine. That includes 46% of 12 to 15-year-olds, just over half of all 16 and 17-year-olds in the state. Jeff, it's almost October, but it won't be feeling like it outside.
Yeah, we turn the page on September this week with temperatures maybe approaching 80 on Wednesday. Are you ready for that? Looking outside right now, though, lots of sunshine here in Eagle River. A beautiful day with temperatures up near 70. But the big story is going to be that building heat this week. In fact, look at these temperatures to the west of us right now. This is like a map I show you in July. It's 85 in Sioux Falls, 91 Pierre. It's just hot over there. a part of that is moving in our direction, and nothing is going to stop it. So a couple of us could do low 80s for high temperatures on Wednesday, certainly 70s back in the forecast for us tomorrow. Lots of clear skies out there right now, a beautiful day as you know, but there is a system well to the west of us right now that will leave us alone though, basically until late Friday into Saturday. So our forecast then tonight though is mostly clear skies, maybe some dense fog after midnight with low temperatures down near 41. Your full forecast is coming up, Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Happening now, some Native American leaders are gathering in Wausau after a Wausau West teacher dressed in a Native American costume during class recently. This picture was taken by an Ojibwe student in the U.S. history class. Leaders with the Lac du Flambeau Ojibwe, Oneida Nation, Ho-Chunk Nation, plan to speak at a school board meeting which just got underway minutes ago. We'll keep you posted. When you think of summer camp, you probably think about kids. But one local camp focuses instead on vets. Camp American Legion will be hosting an open house this coming Thursday from 11 till 2, and it's focused on sharing the history of the campground as well as its mission with the public.
Well, the mission of Camp American Legion is helping to heal those who have served, continue to serve, and their families through the Wisconsin Northwoods experience. So we have veterans come up here for a week.
Camp Director Jim Clement says the campground is a place centered around making vets feel comfortable and offering amenities that are familiar to folks with military experience. For example, Clement says they set up their meals in a mess hall with tables and chairs arranged similar to what they would be on a base.
That's just something that a veteran will walk in and they'll notice that right away, and just makes them feel more comfortable and more at home, more of what they were used to when they were in service.
Veterans who are interested in finding out when the camp offers their next available session can check out their website, AmericanLegionCamp.com. When you think of a library, you probably picture books. But folks, the Minocqua Public Library want to remind everyone that's not all they do. The library hosts a plethora of interesting programs for the community that focus on things beyond just reading. And now they're introducing a whole calendar of new events for the fall.
We like to look at, our surroundings and kind of offer programs that would be of interest to the community.
Some of those programs include things that focus on animals or wildlife, while others have been about identity theft and home improvement. Coordinators also try to include physical literacy into their programming with events like the Healthy Bodies program to promote adult strength.
Things that maybe people can't get anywhere else in the community, the library really tries to think about that and then fulfill a need. And the great thing about the library is people do not have to pay for these programs.
Yep, they are available to anyone in the community. You don't even need to have any sort of membership. For more information, you can go to the Minocqua Public Library website or Facebook page, or you can sign up for their newsletter. The Humboldt Conifer forest is a crown jewel of the Northwoods, a rare old-growth forest that experts say is really rare that it's so well intact. The forest is home to many species that rely on the unique conditions of the forest to thrive. It's also where you'll find many hemlock trees, a historic symbol of the Northwoods, and you'll find it all essentially right in Rhinelander.
It's unusual to see this in an urban setting like this. So it's an opportunity for people to travel not that far from their house and be able to see Wisconsin as it was a couple hundred years ago.
The space lies along the frontage of the Pelican River. Now, thanks to additional funding, it'll be even more accessible to the public.
What's amazing about this place is you can come in here in the middle of summer. It's actually a little bit noisier because we're along the river here, but if you just go 100 yards that way and go up into the old growth, it's amazingly quiet. It's only 32 acres, but it can be like another world sometimes.
The Northwoods Land Trust recently secured funding to make some of these new renovations, including updating the boardwalk to the Cedar Swamp soon. All right, now it's time for a look at some of the calls we're getting this week on our Your 2 Cents line. Take a listen.
Listen to your messages, press L. And I enjoy the Channel 12 news and weather. It covers the local area, which keeps us informed on things that are happening and events that are going on. The weather especially is very suitable. It
you for calling. If you want to make your voice heard on your 2 cents, give us a call. That's 715-365-8812, extension 319. Again, 715-365-8812, extension 319. Remember, I respond to the calls on Fridays on My 2 Cents. Still ahead, we'll show you how one woman in California is helping wildfire victims feel a little more at home, even after the destruction. But first, Jeff's in with your full work week forecast. You're watching Newswatch 12. Proud to serve Rhinelander and folks all across the North Woods of Wisconsin.
When you shop Goodwill for amazing deals on back-to-school items, you make an impact. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
When you're the victim of an accident, it can feel like the weight of the entire world is on your shoulders. Why not let us take that crippling burden off your back? Habish, Habish & Rotier. We fight for what's right.
Need furniture? Get up and hurry into Menards for a great selection and a free rug. Buy any furniture at $2.99 or more and get a free 5x7 rug. That's $149.99 in savings. Want a comfy new chair? Pick one up and get a free rug. Cozy up in a new love seat and get a free rug. Buy a couch or go big with a sectional and get a free rug. Get to Menards before they're gone. In-store only while supplies last.
Save big money at Menards.
Wouldn't it be nice to never have to deal with your messy gutters again? Leave that dangerous chore in the rearview mirror with a new Leaf Guard gutter system. Leaf Guard's patented one-piece seamless design keeps leaves and debris out, which means no more nasty cleanup guaranteed. And now is the best time to get Leaf Guard. Take 75% off installation labor, get free financing for 12 months, and a $100 Visa gift card with your purchase. Call now and set up a free estimate. Good deal?
Straight from the source, Lake Nokomis Cranberries in Eagle River features award-winning cranberry wines. Visit the gift shop for a wine tasting and browse the large assortment of cranberry-themed products. Marsh tours are offered summer through fall. Visit the website for details.
When you shop Goodwill for amazing deals on back-to-school items, you make an impact. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
So maybe you're thinking, when are we going to pay for this? Plenty of sunshine out there today with temperatures up near 70, and we are just getting started. Same story tomorrow. We're going to go for 80 on Wednesday, followed by a slow cool down toward the weekend. But overall, this is not normal. We should not have temperatures up near 70 here the last week of September, right? But here we are at 68 in Rhinelander with a northeast breeze around 6 and a dew point there. Very dry air at 44. Over in Wausau, it's 74 for you with a calm wind. It's just magical outside right now, and that dew point, very dry air around 48 right now in Wausau. Okay, so here's the big weather narrative this week. So right now we're warm and comfortable, but look at all the heat to the west of us. 90s across the Dakotas today. Again, this is not normal, and a piece of this is moving in our direction. So no 90s for you, but looking pretty good now, or at least a few of us could do 80s on Wednesday and maybe even Thursday. In fact, here's that trend going forward. 73 tomorrow, 78 is my forecast high Wednesday. That may be a bit conservative. We could easily do maybe low 80s on Wednesday, followed by 75 on Thursday, 72 on Friday. So a slow decline, but the long range weather forecasts right now keep us above average in temperatures basically the second week of October. So here we're now almost in the mid-October, right? Well above average temperatures across the Great Lakes, in the Midwest, and the South, pretty much the entire country with a bullseye across the Great Lakes. So that could keep us firmly in the 60s or so into the middle portions of October. Here we go. All right, looking outside now, though, lots of clear skies across the state. There's a system over here and a system well off to the west of us. But overall, the storm track is now shifted, and you see it, right? It's well to our north. There's a lot going on up there across parts of Canada. But for us, high pressure is firmly in charge, and we have lots of little areas, low pressure kind of riding around it right now. So this one here will go to our north. This one will go to our north, and there's more actually back back behind that. So a very active weather pattern right now, but all of them will go well to our north until maybe Saturday. We get a couple of rain showers in here on Saturday. Until then, we are dry around here with building temperatures into maybe the low 80s on Wednesday afternoon. Our forecast then for tonight, though, is lots of clear skies out there. Some dense fog is possible, actually even more likely now after midnight tonight. Look for low temperatures down near 41 with a calm wind after midnight. For tomorrow, all right, it's Tuesday, lots of sunshine tomorrow. And again, we're going to pay for this at some point, but just not tomorrow. Look for a high temperature near 73 with a southwest breeze hardly there at all, near 5 miles per hour through the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast by Northwoods Furniture and Mattress shows tomorrow full day of sunshine. A couple more clouds get in here on Wednesday on the backside, that high pressure with a high near 80 Wednesday, mid 70s Thursday, Friday 72, which right now looks dry, by the way, for football Friday evening. Our next chance for rain gets in here on Saturday. Not really a good chance of high temperatures near 70. Justin.
All right, thank you, Jeff. We've talked a lot about the crazy wildfire season it's been out west and even as nearby as Minnesota. And we've experienced the smoke here. Now, on Sunday, one woman in California passed out nearly 20,000 toys to children displaced by one of those fires, the Kelder fire in Northern California. Aaron Heft has the story.
I'm trying not to cry.
Meet Brooklyn, Colin, and Graceland.
Our house burnt down in Paraguay neighborhood.
Did you lose toys and stuff?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that happened. They're 3 of the hundreds of children who lost everything to the Caldor fire.
Hello.
Though that chapter ends today.
Hi! I heard you guys lost your dirt bikes that you guys worked really hard for. Do you guys want these ones?
Thousands of toys sprawled out across the yard of Pioneer Union Elementary School. Ashley Smith and her family to thank.
We've been doing this for about 14 years now.
Their family's home burning down twice as she grew up, and now Ashley's gifted over 3 million toys to kids just like her.
I understand what these kids are going through, and that's why we give them toys.
Founding the nonprofit, Ashley's Toy Closet, they travel to natural disasters, all to put smiles on these little faces.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
2 donated dirt bikes.
What do you tell everyone?
Thank you.
And gear.
I don't know what's all in there. Take whatever fits you.
I need a knee pad for my bike. I always crash.
It all goes home with them today.
This has to be so meaningful as a parent.
Oh, more than you know. I can't put it into words. I never thought this would happen. You want to take a picture?
Ashley and her toy closet giving each family a kickstart to this new beginning.
You have fun with them, okay?
It's Aaron Heft reporting. It's shaping up to be a busy week in Washington this week as lawmakers tackle everything from infrastructure bills to a potential government shutdown. We'll have the latest after the break.
My name is Sheldon. I'm from Wausau. I went to the doctor and I was diagnosed with a deteriorating spine. And finally, I couldn't hardly function no more. So I'm sitting and watching TV and I see Dr. Justin Sherrick come on there. I got right in the car and drove right down to his office. I started treatment that very same day. And that brings us here today. I'm totally pain-free. Can't thank the doctor enough.
Are you suffering with back or neck pain and considering the possibility of surgery? At the Spinal Aid Center of Wausau, we incorporate the latest technologies, including high-intensity laser therapy that provides the highest success rates in helping people just like you avoid back and neck surgery. With our treatments, there are no drugs and no surgery, just relief. Call today for a free spinal disc severity consultation and see if our treatments are right for you. Call 715-203-4392 or visit us at spinalaid.com. Start living your life pain-free.
This is Ford Truck Month. Time to take a ride in the all-new 2021 Ford F-150 with an available 12-inch touchscreen, an available interior work surface, and for powerful performance on demand, a class-exclusive available ProPower onboard mobile generator. These are America's best-selling trucks. This is Ford Truck Month. Inventory levels are coming back up, making Truck Month the time to get an F-150 with 0 for 72 and 1,000 retail order bonus.
NBC has an all-new Monday.
Did you happen to see how last season ended? I won.
But that's why I'm here.
Ever wonder if your life could have been totally different?
It's good to be home!
Your dad will be proud of you.
It's only natural to wonder what if.
The Voice and Ordinary Joe, tonight on NBC.
Today, a federal grand jury found singer R. Kelly guilty on sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The verdict comes 13 years after the I Believe I Can Fly singer, whose full name is Robert Sylvester Kelly, was acquitted of child pornography charges in Illinois. He now potentially faces decades in prison on these latest charges. Sentencing is set for May 4th of next year. This week, Congress is headed for a showdown over President Biden's infrastructure bills, as well as funding to simply keep the government running. The Senate is set to vote on that measure this evening to prevent a shutdown, but Republicans are vowing to block it. The deadline is Friday. Alice Barr has the latest from Washington.
We have plenty.
President Biden getting his COVID booster shot today, but it's his agenda that needs a shot in the arm.
You know me, I'm a born optimist. I think things are going to go well. I think we're going to get it done.
Lawmakers planning critical votes this week on a $1 trillion bipartisan infrastructure bill, a separate $3.5 trillion package of social priorities like healthcare, education, and the climate crisis, and a bill to raise the country's borrowing limit and fund the government to keep it from shutting down at midnight Thursday. Senate Republicans threatening to block that last measure in a vote today, arguing if Democrats want more spending, they should increase the debt ceiling on their own.
They want to add another $5 trillion just this week. If they want to raise the debt ceiling, they have the power to do it.
We have to vote and figure out how we're going to keep the government operating, and Republicans go, not my problem, it is their problem. It's every one of our problems.
In the House, debate begins today on the infrastructure bill that passed the Senate with bipartisan support. Progressive Democrats threatening to vote it down if the larger social package doesn't move at the same time. Several moderates and all Republicans think that bill is too costly.
It should survive an up or down vote on its own merits. It shouldn't need to use another bill as ransom.
Less than 9 months into his presidency, the Biden legacy may come down to what Congress decides this week. Many Democrats have been urging President Biden to play a more active role in getting his agenda pushed through Congress. Today, he said he'll be doing just that, holding meetings tonight and throughout the rest of the week. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Tired of missing out on life simply because it hurts to walk? Don't let sore feet or ankles hold you back. You don't have to live in pain. Call Bone & Joint's Foot and Ankle Care Team. From ingrown toenails and bunions to fractures and total ankle replacement, Bone & Joint's Foot and Ankle Specialists can help. With 2 surgical podiatrists and our fellowship-trained orthopedic foot and ankle surgeon, we have the expertise to get you back on your feet. Call or visit bonejoint.net to schedule an appointment today.
Moments of life are special, and suffering from diabetes should not get in the way. US Med's mission is to find ways to make your diabetes more manageable and more comfortable. You deserve to enjoy life without the constant reminder of living with diabetes. If you monitor with 4 or more tests per day, inject insulin 3 or more times per day, or use an insulin pump, you may qualify to receive a continuous glucose monitor, the latest in diabetes technology. A continuous glucose monitor provides blood sugar readings without uncomfortable finger sticks and alerts you real time to potentially harmful spikes in your blood sugar levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurance companies. If you're a caretaker for someone who suffers from diabetes or have diabetes yourself and meet these conditions, please call our diabetic specialist now to see if you qualify for your continuous glucose monitor.
If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of pricking your fingers over and over again. By wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of pricking your fingers right away. If you're testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day, injecting insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetic Health Hotline today and learn about the latest CGM technology. Not only can a CGM immediately reduce pain, it's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. And if you have Medicare, you can get a new CGM at little or no out-of-pocket cost. We'll also provide free shipping of your new CGM, and we'll bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 4 more times per day and injecting insulin 3 or more times per day or using an insulin pump, call now and learn how to receive your new continuous glucose monitor at little or no out-of-pocket cost.
Pumpkin growers across the state gathered near Eau Claire over the weekend for the 3rd annual River Prairie Pumpkin Festival. There's also a pumpkin run, pumpkin decorating. One of the pumpkins there actually beat a state record weighing 177 pounds.
What?
Yeah.
That was look at these. Those are more than 177 pounds.
Huge pumpkins. Huge pumpkins.
Okay, so for us, the big narrative this week is going to be temperatures. It's not going to feel like fall at all. The leaves will keep changing colors, but it's going to feel like summer around here, with highs possibly near 80 on Wednesday and Thursday. Let's go outside now and check on temperatures, and here we are in the 60s and 70s, but we're just getting started, and this is going to keep happening all week long, with highs in the 70s tomorrow and probably upper 70s to low 80s on Wednesday. In fact, look at all the heat to the west of us. This is, okay, it's 92 Rapid City, 94 in North Platte right now, and that's part of the heat that's moving in our direction. So, yeah, we're not going to miss this one out at all. It will be dry until at least Friday, and that's going to build the heat. 70s tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Our next chance for rain gets in here on Saturday.
That's a stretch of warmer weather,
A long stretch of great weather. Here we go.
Thanks, Jeff. Thank you for joining us on Newswatch 12 at 5. NBC Nightly News is next. We'll see you back here at 6 with more.